Right. Who wants to recap the notes or what happened last time? Anybody? Any volunteers?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Oh man, I did not take good notes.
Same. Wait, what's the deal with the rocket ship? What is this?
Oh, that's where the music is playing from.
Yes.
Oh, killed the cult leader. That was 2 sessions ago. We finally made it out of the... Oh, yeah, it's all coming back to me. Okay, great. So, we made it out of the dungeon that I mass pulled and got yelled at for.
Yep.
Then, whenever we were making our way out of the dungeon, the looter of the group, I don't know who that would be, decided to check urns to see if they had jewelry in them. One of them contained a curse that was holding the leader of the cult's dark magic. Somebody may have fell incapacitated and died.
What?
I died.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't die. He got knocked unconscious.
Yeah, I got knocked unconscious.
Into the cursed urn willingly.
He only briefly yeeted the mortal coil.
He didn't empty the urn. He just put his hand in with all the ashes inside.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey, I thought there was a ring in there, okay?
well, it was adventurous, and we're here for adventure.
So after Bjorn decided to resurrect me, we left, and
How the fuck did he resurrect you?
oh, it was really funny. He has mending kits,
Mm-hmm.
so he used a first aid kit on me, and it stabilized me. Yeah, so after that happened, we as in I decided to go ahead and carry the dead body that we killed of the innkeeper, and we threw his body onto the altar to stage it to look like he was sacrificed. So our hands are clean with that.
The white line.
Oh, boy.
It gets way better.
Lord.
So then we went back to the innkeepers and kind of broke the news to him. He took the day off and made his brother in charge of the inn. While everybody was enjoying their dinner, I decided to go check up on them to see how they were doing with dealing with some loss, you know. The father was not handling it very well. Let's just say there was some rope, but de-escalated it. He's good. We're good. And I gave him that lantern that we found on the Yuan-Ti, I think is what they were called. The Frog People's island. I gave him that lantern so he could remember his son.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then we decided to go back to Waterdeep. That was pretty fun. Brix decided to ditch all of us for reasons unknown. Which
Wait, hang on, pause. What specifically? What phrase did you use, Michael? When
What?
they asked how you gonna get in touch?
Oh yeah.
My people will call your people.
Mm.
Okay, go on. Continue, Jared.
So yeah, he's doing his own thing, and then he will have his people get in contact with our people, which AKA is my people. And then we decided to go and earn some money. This is where you're gonna really enjoy this. We went to go earn some money, so we signed ourselves up for the arena, and we put you in. And
plan.
you're up next.
Tom put himself in.
Good. I went all in with all my gold.
So we will adjust that because we did assume that that may have been what you wanted to do. But just as a front up, we put I think 30 gold, right, Jess, or something like that.
We put 20. I didn't know how much he had.
Yeah, I don't have a lot. I put up 50 gold.
Oof. Okay.
I'm very poor.
Can I put money on this?
Yeah, so before we get to that, very good descriptive recap, Jared. I'm going to give you 2 DM's inspiration die for the session.
Ooh, yo.
Savage.
Let's see.
Oh, he got 2.
It was very descriptive. So just some specifics. Bjorn remember that you put a bronze oil lamp in your bag. Brix, you took a very peculiar book with you and have been studying it for quite some time. Basically ever since you guys left the temple. Did the gambling. Marcel's odds were 1 to 20. He won. Bjorn's odds were 1 to 2. He won. Bjorn gave Brix the scrolls that he found in the temple study. And in case you guys did not put the gold that you guys won / lost last session, Bjorn, you won a total of 900 gold.
Fucking Christ.
Sorry, my GPS.
Let's see, Marcel, you won 1,000. Crow, you won 600. All right, and then
On 600?
you won 600, Crow.
Should
I
I?
bet you? Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, you can add that now. We'll do the payout RP, but you guys can go ahead and add that now.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Um, Stuart went first, and he won his match, and then
Overwhelmingly.
Stuart saw my opponent and bet against me.
To be fair, that was a bit of a butt clencher moment.
Oh yeah, my opponent decided to go invisible, so I just get the short end of the stick and just get invisible enemies all the time, so that's fun.
Well, that's because you won, though. It's okay.
Yes, I did win. Yeah. And you're up next.
Yay.
Can I put money on his fight?
Yep, so at this point in time, we're going to do like a rewind, so that way Huckman can, do whatever he wants to do before the fight starts, and you guys can put your money down if you want.
I'm gonna put gold on Huffman. Wait, I think I should have 2,000 gold. It's either 2,000 or 1,500, whichever one.
I'll put money.
I gotta look at my stuff though.
I'll put 600.
Oh, y'all are gonna have to pay me when I win.
You better.
I
I ain't gonna pay you a goddamn copper.
What's the win rate on this? The payout rate.
So Crow, you look at the odds for Huckman. You see his name and his opponent is somebody named Gios, and his odds of winning against Gios are I'm gonna say probably 1 to 10.
Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting all my gold on that.
Well, Marcel was 1 to 20 and he won, so.
It doesn't mean anything.
I'm gonna put 1,500 at least.
That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean what you think it means.
Okay, 600. Stick with 600.
I'll put 400 down.
Did you just fucking honk at me, you little twat?
No.
Yeah.
You're smaller than me.
Most people are.
Okay, I took 600 out of him.
Okay, so last Coliseum fight. So, Marcel, how much are you putting down on this fight?
400.
400. Crow?
I put 600 and I took it out of my inventory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bjorn?
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting into my profiles right now.
While he's looking, Huffman put a 50.
Yep, it's out of my inventory.
Okay, so I haven't gotten that 1,000 back from him yet. So when I tell him, I'm gonna say I'm gonna add that 1,000 that you're paying me, and I'm gonna add another 900 to it.
So 1,900 total.
Yeah, 1,900.
Okay. Well, don't forget that you made a total of 900 because you lost 100 on that match with Marcel.
Well, no, I already gave him that 100, so I would be getting 1,000 back still.
Okay.
I already took that 100 off.
Alright. Okie doke. Alright. Bets are closed. Alright, you weren't here last time, but she is the coordinator for the fighters. So, Arena's been, you know, some of the blood and teeth have been swept aside. And,
Kick some dirt on it.
so the blue line here that's been drawn, no magic can be used in this arena.
Oh. Good thing I can't do that.
You know, well, that was a surprise for some people.
You can probably guess who.
Hey, wait, is my weapon considered using magic?
Does it have magical properties?
It's a +1 glaive.
No, if it needs to have like some, you know, traditional magical properties. If it's just +1, that just means I would assume like lore-wise,
Like setting your
it's best
opponent
for a
on
high
fire.
party.
Okay.
Like, I couldn't do flaming arrows and things
Yeah.
like that. Or
I
cure.
couldn't activate Giant's Might.
Okay. Yeah, I literally have nothing that hurts me for. How does the guy go invisible without magic?
Feats.
Feats.
Hey, I tried that as well. I asked about that, and someone put me in my place. So
Okay.
Yeah, because when that person went invisible, I was like, I was like, okay, we're gonna play the feet game. Okay.
Okay, he's got 2 feet.
I thought it was called flip.
All right. Well,
All right, so the fight coordinator, she motions to you, Huckman, and she sizes you up appreciatively, and she says to you, "Looks like Gias will have we'll have an entertaining fight this time."
yeah,
Good
you
luck,
go ahead and
sir.
appreciate this. I can't move my token. I ask her who Gias is.
There you go, you got it now.
Yeah.
Gias is that hairy fellow over there training.
Can I see him? This
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah,
this thing.
That's
and
a
so
cat.
you look over, and this cat is taller than you and twice as hairy.
Okay. Does he have any weapons?
Yep. So taking at a quick glance, you can see what looked to be some sort of flail, a morning star, and you see something coiled around his belt, but you can't see what it is exactly.
I get closer.
As you get closer, she's starting to motion you guys. Come on, guys! Fight's about to start. And so you see the Leonin put his stuff away, give you a quick glance, and he just like snorts as he goes off into the field.
Snorty boy. Okay.
You said his name is Eos?
Gios.
Eos.
I'll put it in there.
I step over the fence.
I'm gonna mute my mic. I gotta go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Alright.
You're in a truck.
Yeah, and it's called I'm walking to the truck stop. How you doing? Thank you.
All right. So as you step into the arena, the announcer, he starts doing the introductions. Or actually, so she comes up to the fence and she's like, "Hey, what's your intro name? Like, what do you want them to introduce you as?"
Oh, me?
Yep.
Why didn't you prepare me for this?
This is the best part. You're unprepared for it.
I'm Mem.
Just Huffman. All right. And you see her make some hand motions to the announcer as she motions you to get ready on the field.
I was Marcel the handsome devil.
So, all right. So you step onto the field and the announcer, he's got this booming, gravelly voice and he announces, "Alrighty, we all know him. We all love him. It's Gios, the Sun Scorcher!" And the crowd is just going wild. They're like, yeah, kill him! Smash him! And our new coming challenger. He like kind of looks at his notes like, mem.
Mem. I'm gonna put my arms up.
And you get a good cheer. You're like, yeah. You hear a couple of jeers going, like, you're gonna get crushed.
I can't hear you, Marcel.
Alrighty, and then with that, roll initiative.
I'm gonna lose to a cat. No, I'm not.
God damn. Dirty 20.
Let's go. All right, your move. What do you do?
Well, I chose a really silly place to start from.
That's where I started.
Yeah, but it's exactly not far enough to be able to get to him. Let me see.
Damn.
Ah, man. So, how long did I get to look at him?
A couple moments, really.
Not even a minute?
Like 30 seconds.
It'd be a lot cooler if I could have looked at him for a minute outside of combat.
Okay, all right. You can look at him for a minute outside of combat.
Thank you. That gives me know your enemy. You have to... the DM tells you if the creature is equal or superior or inferior in regard to two of the following characteristics of your choice.
All right. Name your characteristics.
Armor class and current hit points.
Oh, I have to tell you the exact number?
Equal, superior, or inferior.
To his.
To mine.
Okay. Armor class, equal, hit points. How many hit points do you have?
70.
Inferior.
Yes. Alright, well that's about all I get to know. Alright, tight.
Tight, right? Huh?
All right, your turn.
Alright,
Oh, I forgot to finish your name. Mem.
I pull out my my crossbow and I fire it at him.
You're
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
What, you don't?
All right, that
All
misses.
right. Yeah, I dropped the crossbow. I'm done with that.
Okay. Smart.
And I pull out my glaive and walk towards him to here. Here. And ready attack. And like I ready attack if he comes within range. And then I try to provoke him and say, "Come on, kitty cat."
And so when you say that he loved, like you've, I don't think you've ever seen a lean in before, but you know, it's basically like staring at a lion, like just making eye contact with you, no emotion that you can read on his features.
Okay.
Oh wait, not what I want. There we go. He's gonna. Oh, fuck. He's gonna go ahead and move in.
When he gets within 10 feet, he's within range. And I
All
have
right.
that. And I had a ready attack.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Right. 7 slashing damage. And he gets stopped wherever he came into range from.
Man, sorry, my fucking mouse is being retarded. Okay, so whenever he came into range.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 damage.
Movement drops to 0 for the rest of his turn.
Alright. Yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and so he's still got his. You see a morning star in one hand, and as you stop his advance with your glaive, you see him immediately reach for his belt and strike with his whip. 21 for 7 damage, and then let's see. Okay, and then he, as he you guys obviously locking
Wait.
eyes with each other, and for like
Wait.
what?
Hold on. I've never used this ability before. Okay. You're good.
So you guys are, locking eyes with each other, combatants, and you see his face transform like within a moment, and you see him unleash a roar with, it's just like this dinning roar. And let's see, there you go. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Why, you paired me with this on purpose.
Why do you think your odds are 1 to 10?
Bruh. Buddy. Ow.
Okay. So you become frightened until the end of your next turn.
Hoffman's frightened?
I feel like I would have advantage against frightened. I don't.
Look at him. He's shaking in his boots.
And he gets to attack again.
Something tells me some people are about to lose a lot of money.
For 7 damage.
She's rolling max damage.
Never.
She really is, though.
Alright. Your turn.
If I'm frightened, what does that status do? I think I have to move away.
I think you do too. Let me double check.
Yeah, you can't move towards the enemy.
I don't want to.
In 5e. Okay, if I
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay. While its source of fear is within its line of sight, can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
So how long does that last?
Till the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Or basically till the end of this turn.
Okay. Well, let's fucking go. It's my turn.
Your turn.
So
It hits.
Well, no, it's disadvantage, so
Oh,
the
yeah.
20. So I hit for 12.
All right.
And then I'm gonna use. Where is that button? Disarming attack. There you go. When you hit with a rep attack, you can expend a superiority die and add to the damage and disarm the target. If it fails a strength saving throw, DC 15. So he goes ahead and makes that save. And he takes another 5 damage from the superiority die.
15.
Yeah, I see that. Fucking barely saving ass. Did you take the extra 5 damage?
Extra 5 damage. Okay.
Alright, and I attack again.
Okay.
And then I use a superiority die.
He's going to use a superiority die to riposte.
I haven't missed yet.
16 missed. If you're attacking
No,
with disadvantage.
I'm using precision attack, and I can expend a superiority die to add to a roll.
So what's your superiority die then?
It's a
The
1d8.
5. Okay, the 5. Okay, all right.
No, I haven't rolled it yet. I rolled a 6.
Okay,
So 22 to hit.
22 to
Or
hit.
21 to hit.
all right.
With 10 slashing damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna do another superiority die to try and disarm him again. No, wait, I don't know if I can. Can I do that? Can I just use that many superiority dice, or is it just one?
How many there should be a tick on your character sheet on how many superiority dice you have and how many views.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I could use more than one in a turn.
I'd say you can use multiple, but not the same thing twice.
Okay. So then I'm gonna. Well, that's a different attack though, so I can use. Right? For the disarming attack?
Didn't you already try to disarm him with the strength save?
That was the first attack. This is the second attack.
But you're still trying to disarm.
The first attack I used the superiority die. And then the second one I used one for precision to hit. And then I'm trying to use the strength save disarming attack.
Right. Didn't I? What was that strength save that I made for? I thought that was the disarming.
That was my first melee attack. I've now made 2 melee attacks.
Right. But you were... Okay, I'm confused because I thought you had already tried to roll for disarming. And that's why I made that strength save. So you're saying that
Yeah.
you're trying to disarm me again, and I have to make another strength save.
So I made 1 melee attack and used disarming attack. My second melee attack would have missed, but I used precision, and I want to use another disarming attack.
Wouldn't that consume another superiority die?
That would
Yeah,
use
yeah, I can't.
3
Yeah, I
total.
can. Yeah, that's basically Bjorn's got it right. You can't do more than 1 disarming per turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying it's a different attack roll. So if it's per turn, that's different.
Hey, Square.
I'm
Right, cool. No, I was trying to do it per attack roll.
Greg this weekend.
What's this weekend?
Okay, no, yeah, I'm doing it per turn. Like,
Yeah, then we're good.
okay, all right,
So 10 slashing damage.
okay, I take that.
I can't move towards him, but I can move away.
On people you know nothing about. Maybe that's why your church is so empty.
When God will
There we go.
brings me a hippie, I'll ask him what it's all about, because I do not understand.
And that's my turn.
This house has a very good vibe.
He comes in.
I used my reaction.
There is an
Okay.
entire generation of sniping. Just an
And that's the end of that turn, right? So I get
people.
my advantage. I'm not at disadvantage now.
If I bring them in, I'm going to lose my job.
We can only walk through doors
I know how to play this game.
doors. In your church, that's a door that's shut.
Okay, that hits.
15.
I'd like you to meet my new friends. Welcome.
He is 10 feet away.
They don't belong here. Half of them aren't even wearing shoes.
You can keep using that reaction?
Carpet. They need our help.
Yeah, every turn I get a new reaction.
Feel like you're misunderstood and judged. You will find forgiveness and freedom right here.
That was awesome.
Now that door is
Let's
open
see.
any time of day. And if there are some who don't like that, well then that door works both ways.
All right, Pastor. Let's begin.
I was almost done with this, but then you did what nobody else would even dare.
That reaction does not take superiority die.
This thing that we
No,
found.
sir. Sentinel, pal.
You're gonna need a bigger church.
Sentinel and polearm master.
Our country is a dark and divided place, but now there's hope, and it's spreading.
This is your home, and I want you to tell all your friends about it.
He's gonna go ahead and hit you with his whip again. And that'll miss.
Yes.
Then he's going to put away his Morning Star and use his hand axe. That'll miss. All right.
His hand axe is 10 feet?
It's a throwing weapon.
Oh. Where did it land?
It landed. He's not dumb. It landed outside the ring.
Of course it did.
Well, that's why it missed. He threw it so fucking hard.
Your turn.
He's not dumb. He threw it out. He didn't want that anymore.
Fuck that shit.
I am. You use my second wind. That's just at will, right? It doesn't say action or bonus action. It's just at will.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a really shit second wind. Man.
Bjorn says it's a bonus action.
It doesn't say that. Oh, it does say that. Bonus action. JK, no lol. Well, I use it anyway. I'm not using a bonus action against this guy. Alright. So. Fuck. Nope, superiority die. For accuracy. Well, shit, I miss anyway.
He's gonna go ahead and riposte that.
Can I repost his repost?
If it misses, you can riposte his riposte.
What's he gonna swing with?
His whip.
Ah, yeah. Reposted with a whip. That makes sense. That's a melee weapon attack for riposte. Is that a melee weapon? It has to be. It's not ranged.
Martial finesse reach. Let's see. Oh, attack type. There we go.
His
Yep, it's a
reach.
melee weapon.
Yeah.
That hits for 4 damage.
All right. So I'm gonna-
Just like a quick thing, your armor that you have, that you bought, it doesn't grant you any resistance, like slashing, bludgeoning, or anything.
no, it's just for what you call it,
AC.
the crits.
Gotcha.
I am uncritable.
All right, that'll miss.
I'm rolling like shit with everything. All right, I back up. And then it's my turn. Yeah. Bad kitty. Fuck.
So he's gonna hit you with his whip twice.
I didn't stop him.
Oh wait, whoops. Whoops. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Ignore that morning star.
Okay, well, he missed twice.
Ready, and then he's going to. Let's see. Use his action surge to hit you again.
I forgot we have those.
That'll hit. 7 damage. God damn. Okay, and then he also does a.
Okay,
You
you're
know-
rolling too fucking well. This is bullshit.
All right, and it's your turn.
Yeah, it is. All right. So I'm gonna hit him with my glaive, as I do. 9 damage, and then you hit him with my glaive again. No, I'm not. Then I'm gonna take my action surge that I forgot about. How's he looking?
After using his second wind, he's looking fairly refreshed. Definitely not perfect though, but yeah, he's lumber.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use precision on that.
All right,
Yeah, that hits.
all right, that hits.
14 slashing damage. Gotta knock some of that limber off. You don't get to have that, sir. And I move back.
All right.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay.
Did I take both attacks? I feel like I did. I did. I have no idea. Did I take all my attacks?
I don't know.
It was totally doing a tallying system or some shit.
2, 3. I only did 3. That was not my turn. Yeah, that was only. God, I'm fucking stupid as shit. That one hits, right? 12
Yeah.
slash. There we go. Alright, and then I back away again. Aha! Now it's really my turn.
Bro, you only have 3 attacks. You have your 2 for being a fighter, and then you have that bonus one where you hit with the hilt.
Yeah,
Well,
and I'm not using that one because that's 5 feet and I don't want to be that close
He
to
was-
this guy.
He was using action surge.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
All right,
Yeah.
he throws another hand axe at you.
Quit throwing shit at me.
Quit running away! For 8 slashing damage.
I'm gonna hit him.
All right.
Bro, that cocked on a fucking nat 20, I swear to God. 9 slashing.
He hits you twice with his whip.
He hits me once with a whip.
6 damage.
I bet everybody in the stands is really annoyed by
Hold
this
on one
fight.
second.
Like, dude hits him with a glaive, he backs up, the guy cracks
Yeah,
a whip.
they're booing you. They're like, coward! You fucking coward! You little shite!
Say whatever you will.
I want to live Ashby's life.
I'm fucking winning. You can talk all the shit you want from your safety in those stands. All right, so I get another attack, right?
Yeah.
It's my turn now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna use disarming attack. Yeah.
All right, I need to make a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew. Well, you saved it, but I hit 417.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna attack again with my glaive. I'm gonna get a nat 20 on it. And well, that sucks. Only 15 damage. How's he looking?
He's not looking too good. He's still got fight left in him for sure, though.
That's good. Let him walk forward one step. The beginning of his turn.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I did like 30 something damage that turn. How's he still alive?
You did what you perceived to be 37 damage.
Oh, this is fucking horse shit. This is magical slashing damage. You can't just have immunity to it.
You can have a feat that gives you resistance to slashing and bludgeoning.
This motherfucker.
I thought magical dealt away with resistance no matter what.
It does.
You know what?
Being magical damage, it doesn't matter if they have resistance. That's if there's no magic.
Yeah. There's no magic here.
I have a magical weapon.
It's being negated by all the stuff. The second you entered it, it cut off the magical part of the weapon. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his feet off. I'm gonna aim for him now. Real quick though, are we doing that crit table or not?
Oh yeah, you did crit, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a D100. I really gotta start. I gotta start saving this fucking table, man. Let's see, 75. 75.
Take an arm off. Take an arm off.
Oh. Yep, so your glaive finally, like you're careful poking and prodding, you finally knocked his footwork off balance and he is knocked prone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man, too bad I don't have action surge now. Okay, so if he's prone, I'm going to step forward to him and I'm going to hit him with the pommel side of this thing.
Okay.
Dog, calm down.
No, you calm down.
Shut up, not talking to you.
This is automatic advantage, right?
Yes.
I was hoping for a 21 or a 20. That was not. I mean, I got a 20, but it was just gross. So 8 bludgeoning damage. Do I get something? Oh, and I get like a free 5 feet of movement now. Not that it matters. Okay. We just no.
Huh?
And there I am.
Yes.
Yes. Where is that that shit he hit me with? I feel like I should have kicked that out of the place.
What? Oh yeah, you didn't disarm him though.
No, I meant,
Yeah.
no, he threw something at me.
Oh, the hand axe?
Yeah. And he hit
God,
me
dude,
with
he's not
it.
gonna leave that in the ring for you. Oh, yeah, he did hit you with one, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my turn.
Excuse me.
He's gonna step in again.
Oh yeah, he is.
Be right back.
13 damage. 13-ish damage. You know, if this was a fair fight, he would have lost by now.
This was a fair fight. Okay.
Oh, he can't crit. Just a normal hit.
You take 4 damage from that one and 3 damage from that one.
That's what's perceived as 3 and 4.
Okay. But let's see where he's at. Yep. So he slashes at his whip with you, and he sees. How are you looking, Ahmed?
I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I have 32 health.
Death.
So he looks at you, and then he kind of looks to the people at the stands, and then he just he slowly holds up his whip, and then he drops it.
What?
After he hits me? After he hits me, he drops it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and the whole crowd is just like, "Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck has happened?" And he just throws his hands up and he's like, "I yield." And as you hear him say it, you can. It's like, have you ever heard somebody with a thick, with like a thick coastal European accent? It's kind of hard to like hear around the words, like or hear around the accent when he's saying.
Yes.
Yep. So he does that. And then he just starts walking off the arena.
Oh, I bow.
Yeah,
It was a good fight.
He looks at you and he's like, "Yes, you have very good footwork, twinkle toes."
That's actually my nickname. They just don't know that.
And you just see him come up to start talking with this dude as he's kind of like leaning over the railing.
My winnings.
She motions you to go collect it from the announcer.
Do I get extra just for winning? You know?
Nah.
Does people in the
What do you mean
stands
extra?
shower me with gold?
No, they're showering you with their litter.
Ah, well. Why don't you come fight if you think you can do better?
You fucking coward!
And that is 19,000 gold for me.
Well, I guess that worked out.
So who's gonna pay me?
The orc guy.
Ah, yes. I'm in amongst
Go over to collect my money, too.
party. There was a lot of walking backward and hitting with a glaive here, guys. Y'all kind of owe me.
Got some rope with your name on it.
That's
That-
rude.
That's
I'm alive.
Okay, so total tally.
I'm just gonna pay with points.
You
Marcel. Marcel, you won 4,000 gold.
Thank you very much.
Crow won 6,000.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Bjorn won 19,000.
Oh my god.
Hachmem won 500.
Woo!
19,000?
Yes, sir.
Nah.
Now
I almost lost on purpose, but my pride would not allow it.
I was betting on that too.
What do you do with 19,000 gold?
Turn it into gems.
Yeah, actually, that's really smart.
you spend it on orcs of the night.
Get away from all the rogues in our party.
You go turn it into gems, my friend. That's what you
Jesus.
do.
What is Clash of Clans?
You go get perfect pearls and diamonds. That way you don't take up near as much space as 19,000 gold.
That's true. Pretty.
So like, can I turn those into platinum just in my thing, or do I have to go to someone to turn those into platinums?
You have to go to someone, probably a bank, obviously,
Okay.
or
Well,
the rogue guild.
I'm putting 18,000 gold inside of my bag of holding.
How much does 18,000 gold weigh? That's the real question.
I think each gold weighs like 1/10 of a pound or some shit like that.
Can you fit all that gold in there?
I'm gonna put as much gold as I can inside that bag of
How
fucking holding.
much Gold can
Does it actually take?
you?
Yeah, the gold weighs.
Bag
Oh,
of
jeez. I
holding.
think carrying capacity.
You can store up to 25,000 gold points in a bag of holding.
That works for me.
So,
I'm putting 18,000 in my bag of holding.
What happens if I'm over encumbered?
you give me some of your gold?
I can give you crossbow bolts.
Nah, I don't want those.
Why not?
Because I don't use a crossbow, but like once a blue moon. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take one of those out of my inventory.
Does anyone want crossbow bolts?
There we go. I have 19 now.
What happens if you're over encumbered?
Snickers, come on, up here.
I would say for you're less than 10,000 gold, so I'm not gonna apply encumbered rules for you. But anything over 10,000 gold, you gotta start figuring out a conversion plan or how to carry all your shit. So for now, you're good, barely.
You let me carry it. Me.
Yeah.
Probably the most trustworthy person in the group. The one that saved your life.
So Marcel, you see, who talking to the Leonine person, and it looks like they're having a pretty serious conversation. And after a while, they kind of pause and both look at you. The Leonine nods and just starts heading off. It looks like he's done here for the day.
Yeah, he is. I just showed him up.
And as this person starts my fucking mouse. As this person starts exiting out of the rows, he looks at you, Marcel, and he says, "Good performance today. Good to
Thanks.
see you."
Appreciate you coming out and watching.
Good to see you still have the muscle memory of your old job. And as you interrupt Huffman, he just looks at you with piercing eyes, and he says nothing to you as he turns and walks away.
I love it when fans are starstruck.
Oh my god. I'm so dumb. I know exactly who that was.
Yep.
Huffman, you want
Yes.
some money today?
Yes,
What was his name again?
I made y'all a crap load of money today.
Me in particular.
Well,
Of course, had I done it correctly, I could have made so much more gold. Jess would have been like,
Yeah, had I been there for any of those fights, I'd have more gold too.
Well, I'm talking about
So,
like I would
we-
have over 100,000 gold, bro. Jared's
would've-
fight was 1 to 20 odds.
Jared
wouldn't
did what?
I wouldn't have taken that bet. But I would have bet on you, and that would have been better on me.
so what are we spending our gold on, lads?
I don't know. I don't have a lot. Mine's mostly just staying alive.
You didn't win that much from the fight.
I didn't have a lot going into it, pal.
Nah, I tell you what, Huffman, we're a crew. We share our loot. We share the booty. Here, you can have 1,000 of my gold.
What?
I
Okay.
1,000, my friend.
Okay.
God knows I'm only spending it on pipe tobacco.
That's a shitload of pipe tobacco.
And
Bro,
if you're trying to share the booty, you can go ahead and keep that booty for yourself.
I took it away from my inventory. Add it to yours.
I did.
Okay,
You didn't
great.
even finish saying it, and it was already in there.
So whenever I was talking to him, all he said was, "Looks like you're still good at your line of work."
Yeah, basically, like, get to know that you still, you're still pretty good at your old job.
Is this some
Okay.
Illuminati?
There's something big here. Okay, sorry.
You look a little bit flustered. What's the matter?
Nothing. Let's
Thirsty.
go. Let's go ahead and enjoy our spoils and check out some good loot.
Sounds good.
Tonight's
Well, you
on
guys-
me, lads.
While you guys exit the Coliseum, we're gonna go ahead and switch to bricks. That's not bricks.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
It's not Biggs. That don't be me. Hey, there me.
There we
That's
go.
me, guys.
Turn right on Fountain Road, then take the first left.
Same.
All
Okay,
right.
Siri.
GPS. It's not Siri.
All right, bricks. So you told them, "Fuck off! I got some errands to run. My people will call your people." What do you do?
Yeah. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna start walking down the road, and I'm going to start whistling a tune, and
58 East.
that tune is to tell
Camptown races.
certain people that I'm to be expected, essentially.
He's with child.
To be expected, not expecting.
He is the child.
He wants to be pregnant.
Jesus. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing the tune for a little bit and continue walking down the street as I make my way to the guild.
Think about.
Continue on I-78.
Sorry, I was muted. Okay, so
Good job.
yep. So these roads like the back of your hand. You make your way to a warehouse. You quote unquote enter the code to get in, and people they're looking around. And before it takes them a minute, they look down. They look surprised to see you as they hurriedly let you in. And one of the lookouts is and thieves can't ask if anyone's expecting you or who you're looking for.
We didn't come up with a name.
Boris.
Boris? That's an interesting name.
Boris.
Yes, Boris is to be.
Give him a Russian accent.
Boris is to be expecting me here soon.
Oh.
And he just gives you informal salute as he hurries down the steps within the basement of the warehouse. You follow along, and as you continue downstairs into the basement area of the warehouse, the secret trick to unlock the hidden door that's within the stone casing of the foundation there. And you keep going. It's a bit of a short walk as you head into the underground of the city. And then, have you guys ever played it's basically like a Skyrim, like the Thieves Guild there, right? So it's your pathway opens up to like these cavernous areas in the underbelly of the city where, you know, people are like fencing items and gambling and having, you know, unsanctioned fights, or, you know, people are just kind of like, you know, chilling out or you know, whispering among each other as you're walking through. Just another day on the job for you, Bricks.
Yeah.
And eventually, you know, your feet make your way to a familiar spellcaster, and you look up and you see, as ever, he's engrossed in a book. His thick bovine hands dwarf the thick tome that he's reading.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to notice your presence quite yet.
So I will enter in the room, and I will say, "Boros, my old friend," and as I wave my hand out in front of him, or out in front of me, and make the candlelight start to flicker.
He looks startled when he looks up, like you know, you snapped him out of his line of thought. It made it completely crash, and he looks immediately down, and he, you know, his face is kind of solemn as he moves to stand, and he says, "Master Briggs, what brings you to my side of town? I heard you were on a little errand."
Well, one wouldn't call it little, but
No, indeed.
but I have come across some rather peculiar items in my travels, and I'm having a tough time cracking them. I was wondering if I can get your help.
Are you free of charge?
Much appreciated, as I give a low bow.
Yes, well, we can't let the higher-ups know that I've impeded your work in any way.
And I
The tome
will.
is below.
What was that?
He asked for the tome.
Oh yes. So I'll hand him the tome, and I'll also tell him that I have found these scrolls as well.
Some little treats.
Who found them?
Nunya.
What's up, Sue?
That's who.
Oh, what do you...
Who found them?
I probably didn't give you guys enough of a hint, but Boros, when you look up at him, he's a minotaur with sable black hair.
Oh no, I thought it was a dwarf.
No, he's a minotaur.
Oh.
You
See.
like come up to his haunches.
And y'all said, when would we ever meet a minotaur?
Holy shit.
Alright. And so you're just kind of chilling there, doing whatever Bricks likes to do on his free time as your friend, or more like a colleague, looks over your work and everything that you found. And, probably about the time it would take for, 3 or 4 fights to pass in the Coliseum.
Mm.
He finally hands you, he's like scribbling notes down. It's basically just like for you to easily understand some of the arcana concepts in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hands you back the tome with the notes and the scrolls as well. And he tells you the contents of what's in that book, and I sent it to you. That's everything that's in that book. Let me know when you're ready for the rest.
Okay, I'm ready.
And he hands you back the scrolls, and he looks a little apologetic as he says, Sorry, Briggs. I know, I can tell from the stanzas that these are written in deep speech. But that is a language I am not fluent in. You'll have to find someone else.
Deep speak, huh? Not every day you come across something like that.
Isn't that like a Underdark language?
Hmm?
Very well. Well, I will have to see what I can do. You wouldn't happen to know anybody who can help me translate these?
And as he's thinking, that one dude that was in the Coliseum, I don't have the token on hand. He comes in. What was his title? Do you remember, Bricks?
The one dude in the Coliseum?
Or the one dude that was in your
Oh fuck.
And yep.
I think he was the eighth eye, if I recall correctly.
Shit. That's right. Okay, well,
That was his title. Eighth eye.
Yep. So that's who comes on in.
Oh boy.
And he looks a little surprised to see you. And he brandishes a congenial smile, and he, puts his arms up in greetings, and says, "Ah, Bricks. I thought you were out running errands. Although I'm not too surprised to see you here. I saw Marcel back at the Coliseum. Looks like he must have been a bit strapped for gold. But he won a few matches, or he won a match and made me a pretty hefty sum."
The Coliseum? I just think to myself, I'm like, what is that boy gotten himself into now? I take my eyes off of him for 10 seconds.
Fret not. He knows the way of the game on that front. He tosses you a small bag, and as you catch it, you hear the jingle of coins. And he tells you, "A cut for Marcel's stellar performance. Do keep your eye on him. He's still an initiate after all. We can't have him getting too confident too quickly."
I understand. Say, you wouldn't happen to know anybody who can read deep speech, would you?
Do I know them? Yes, of course. Do I know where they are? Sadly, no. I think your best bet would be somewhere along the docks in the Sea Ward, though.
Me too.
Okay. Do you have any descriptors of this person? Their name, perhaps?
Naturally. Look for a blind drow.
Does this blind drow have a name?
Sure, this dude's name is Garag.
Like that?
What happened to my shit? Hang on. Hello?
Come on,
Chat?
dude. Speed the fuck up.
Okay. Very well, I will make my way there at once. I appreciate your help.
Yes, of course. It does not come free, as you know, so don't disappoint me.
I just give a deep bow.
Alright, so you leave with your scrolls, your book, and with the satchel he gave you. You can kind of tell from the vibe of the room that your presence is not needed for the conversation he's about to have with Boros.
Yeah. I was going dip. I don't think there's anything else I want to do while I'm here. Nope, I can't think of anything. So okay, then I will head out of the guild and I will head straight to the Coliseum.
Okay. And so, as you're heading out of the Coliseum, one of the lookout guards, he runs up to you, or not the Coliseum, sorry. As you're heading out of the guild and heading into the street, you hear fast footsteps approaching as one of the guild members comes up to you, and in Thieves' Cant tells you to, if you can, make contact with a Leonine named Gios, as he might have information on your errand.
Oh, okay.
Dun dun.
What was his name? Leonine. What's his name?
Yes.
Gios the Sun
Gios.
Scorcher.
That's his name. I kicked his ass.
All right, so where are the Coliseum folks heading?
I was gonna kind of show them where there could be armory, weapons, or like potions, maybe a spell shop, just so we can
Sure.
kind of
Okay,
splurge
so-
out on our good spoils.
Shouldn't
Right.
we look?
Yeah, so I mean, let's see. Okay. Yeah.
Gonna
So
re-
as you guys head out, you guys actually run into Bricks. As Marcel, you're taking him along the high road, and Bricks, you're kind of heading in the way in the Coliseum.
Speak of the devil, look who it is.
Hey, Bricks. We want a good haul today.
As I see Bricks in Thieves' Cant, I just say the Eighth Eye was watching us in the Coliseum.
Yes, he told me he actually got I got a cut of your winnings as I hold open the bag, and then I look through it to see how much is it.
You got 200 gold in there.
Dog.
So, Bricks, what were you off doing?
Adding 200 gold. I was off getting these scrolls translated.
Oh, really? What's the language?
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get them fully translated as it's a rare language that they're written in.
Could I assume that I got a short rest in?
You guys were walking the whole time. Oh no.
No.
Rare languages. I'm familiar with them. I was in the Underdark for a long time, after all. Do you know what the language is exactly?
Deep speech. This is what my sources have told.
Deep speech. You know, I know deep speech. I can't say I'm extremely fluent, but I did a lot of learning while I was in the Underdark. Would you like me to take a look?
I see. I'll hand him one of the scrolls.
Do I need to roll for anything?
Nope, you already know it, so
Cool.
let me just see what it contains.
So what does my scroll say?
Your scroll says Ligma Johnson.
Ah, yes, the Ligma balls.
Yes, Ligma Johnson.
Oh my god.
It's addressed to Ben Dover.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have trees die tomorrow.
What?
It's getting too cold here.
I see.
Yeah. Am I gonna know the contents of the scroll?
Yeah, I just have to find out what they are. I have to
Okay,
look it
okay.
up real
You
quick.
should read it out loud.
No worries.
No. I'm
I
not
will.
gonna do that.
A minute.
Yeah, I know. I want to know what my scroll says.
Well, Crow can
Read,
decide
read
whether
all
or not
the
he
words
shares.
out loud.
Yeah, read it out loud, Crow.
Did you send it?
I didn't send it, but you can read deep speech out loud and see if they understand it. If you want. I mean, that's up to you.
He just goes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just preparing my voice for the deep speech. Okay.
My God.
Well, was my accent okay?
It was
First time I've
something.
heard it. For sure.
You really gotta roll your R's with that one.
I feel like you just casted Fireball.
I literally.
And possibly drop your balls on the ground too.
Trust me, when there's nothing to do in the Underdark, there's a lot of time for learning.
I was about to say, what? You just drop your balls on the ground?
Quick question to DM.
What's up?
I
sent it, by the way.
The person I battled against, what was their name again?
You know what? Graka.
Graka?
Pretty sure she was with a B, Raka.
Graka. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, so Quartermaster Crow is looking through the scroll, reading it. This is quite interesting. You see, it's seems to contain myths of an elemental plane of some sort. And you know, the thing I find extremely attractive in this scroll is that it actually mentions a relic that I've been looking for. It says it originated in a Melitus. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but yes, lots of mythology. Huh. This would be pretty good when out on a voyage in the open sea. So Quartermaster Crow tosses the scroll back to Brix. That's about all I can gather from it.
Say one more time.
So what about the other ones?
That one is what again?
So most of the contents are mythology of the elemental plane, but it does also mention a relic that I'm looking for. A relic that says to have originated in Melitus or Melee. Oh, I don't know how to say it. I'm a pirate.
Okay.
Maybe we can look for this relic. Perhaps these myths lead to something more. What do you think, gentlemen?
What about the rest of these scrolls? Are you able to translate those?
Pass
Very
another one over.
There was 4 in total, right? So I'll just hand him the remaining 3.
Okay. I need a refresher on my deep speech. Okay, what was that word again? Oh, yes, I remember. Just thinking on what my mentor taught me. Apologies, I'm not the fastest reader when it comes to deep speech.
Almost done. How many scrolls did you hand him?
All 4.
All 4.
Okay, I think I'm gathering what this one has to say. At least the general idea of it.
Oh, could you read it to me?
Well, I don't know every single. The words are a bit, I'm not. My vocabulary isn't perfect, okay. But I will tell you what it's about. It seems to be about. Well, it's another myth, first of all, and it's about a djinn. A djinn that's able to grant wishes. Sounds promising. Apparently, this djinn resides in a temple in Theros. Theros. Are you folks familiar with that area?
No, but that regular intrigues me because what does it say anything about what he cannot grant, or does it say anything? He grants any wish.
Well, my friend, as with most myths, it's a bit unclear. I can't quite tell if there's anything it can't grant or what it can. It just seems that the myth involves a djinn that can grant wishes in some capacity. But, I mean, you're telling me we can't think of something that it could grant for us? Maybe a big pot of gold?
I feel like
Or my
I
king
granted that
turned
for a lot of you.
from crystal back to a dwarf. That's the only reason why I'm even out here. My king was turned to a crystal.
You know, having a djinn that could grant wishes would be pretty useful. Marcel?
If he can grant any wish.
What are your thoughts on this one?
As you say the words,
oops, sorry,
Jinn, and then you say genie, I just pipe up and I say, genie is an offensive term, by the way.
Wait,
My
really?
friend-
Yeah, they're called jinns.
Oh,
My friend, on a pirate ship, there is no offensive term. Well, nothing is offensive except, that one word that we don't say.
could be.
So you said,
Let's just say Blackbeard had a different name back in the day.
oh my god.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
so after
Blackbeard.
Oh, is he called Negro Beard? What?
Oh my god.
Theros and
Bjorn has died from being cancelled.
Do what?
Bjorn has died from being cancelled.
Died from being cancelled.
Sure.
From cancellation culture. Okay, are there more scrolls that are
as
Yeah,
soon
he handed you all 4.
as soon as he says the word Theros and says Jinn and obviously the big word wish, I look directly at Bricks.
Done with this bullshit. Look like
Well,
a cult.
Look, gentlemen, I wouldn't mind looking for the relic that the first scroll was talking about, but having a djinn grant wishes, I mean, that's not something to take lightly. I'm sure each of us have a wish that we would hope to be granted, no?
What is what do I know about jinns?
Probably next to nothing, but I mean, you can roll a history check if you want.
Oh, I did Arcana.
Oh, you did it. That's fine. Arcana's fine. I mean, yeah, it sounds like you have a pretty somehow intimate knowledge about jinns.
Yeah. What's going on here? Why does Akram know so much about jinns?
Oh my god.
1 on the right to US 22 East.
All right, I'm reading the third scroll now, and I think I've gathered its meaning as well. So, the first scroll, that was talking about the relic that I'm looking for. Well, this third scroll talks more about the relic, the Rime of the Stars. It's rumored to be capable of bending time itself, whatever that means.
Bending time.
I can't gather much else. Whatever it does, it bends time. I wouldn't mind going back to the good old days, being on the crew, an actual quarter.
The exit to US
Calm down,
22
Boomer.
East.
Well, let's read the last scroll. Let me see. Okay. This one talks about mythical gemmed dragons. Now this
Wait, hold on. Tell me more about this one.
Please continue.
These mythical gem dragons are capable of either great pestilence, according to the scroll, or the ability to grant Panaceus, depending on the type of dragon. I'm not very versed with this dragon lingo, but granting Panaceus.
Did you spell that?
Pancreas.
If I'm going deep speech to common, I would say maybe Panceas, something like that.
It sounds like pancreas.
2 left lane.
Well,
Spell it again. You said PAN what?
Panacea. It's a word, guys.
Panacea. Okay, I thought it was something like that. It's a spell that I've seen before in like MMOs that like heals abnormalities like poison and shit like that.
Are you going to tell the crew that?
No, I'm just saying that from this is outside of that.
Okay.
Whether that does it or not, I have no clue. I know the word.
Gotcha.
I wonder what that would be good for.
It's Panacea.
So, look, I do want to hammer home that the last scroll does have an emphasis on the type of dragon. It depends on the type of what it can grant for us. Whether
Yes,
that's
I know about these dragons
yes.
from
Do
a
you?
book. Yeah, I
Oh,
read a
yeah,
book.
yeah. Did you read that book? No, I told you about the book. You haven't read it yet.
Yeah,
I have that book.
I read the cover
Oh.
of the book.
I read
No,
the
that's the
cover of
one-
the book.
That's the one that the one dude from the tavern he told us about the different dragons. That's the
Yeah.
book you're talking about, right?
I have
Yeah,
a book
you didn't even
about
you don't even
others
know
and
about that
chromatic
book.
dragons and history of known dragons.
Only there was a place where you could read about this in a book and learn more from different books.
Yeah, and write it down somewhere because I'm shit at that.
Yep. It's okay.
Either way,
I have a book title that's missing in mine.
Jess, you said it was a dragon that turned my king into crystal, correct?
No, I don't know what your backstory is.
It was the backstory. I thought you said like my king had been turned to crystal, and that's the reason why like
I didn't state the source, so I don't think I got that far. I just pitched an idea, and you're like,
that's
"Sounds good. Green light."
That's good.
So can I use my insight to know the term panacea, what it means?
Sure.
Fantasy.
Hey, if we're throwing out pancreas, then I need one for Andre.
Oh, let's go. 21.
Yep. So panacea is something that basically a cure-all, can cure anything and everything.
Everything and everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak as Quartermaster Crow. I understand what this scroll is trying to say. It's pretty much saying that these mythical gem dragons are capable of curing diseases or ailments. But of course, it depends on the type of dragon.
Yes.
Thank God none of us have erectile dysfunction, am I right?
You reptile.
You reptile.
Oh my God.
So what you're telling me
One
is
of
that
us
I
has to be
possibly
reptile.
have two different ways of completing my quest. I either go to this djinn and he grants my wish, or I go to a dragon, try and kick its ass, and get him to cure my king.
Quick.
Yeah. Hang on. I just want to interrupt. What parameters are you assuming with that djinn?
Yeah, I'm sitting here like with all my knowledge on djinns as I'm like, you don't just make them do things. They're not your slave, buddy.
I never said it was my slave. I just said I could possibly get it done.
As you sit there and weigh out your options, I knock you over the back of the head, and I say, I think your best bet is definitely the mythical gem dragons.
They can only grant one wish.
Leave
And I'm
my
pretty sure
fucking alone.
it's not going to just let us have it.
I look over at the person foolish enough to actually hit me on the back of the head. And I say, did you really just hit me on the back of the head? Like, did I feel that? And I start to reach for my axe.
Gentlemen.
You got a thick skull and a thick helmet on, so probably not.
I give a huge grin across my face and I say, oh, if you want to play that way, you know how we did the Colosseum? I know a place where there's an underground arena where anything goes.
Oh, buddy, if anything goes, I don't think so.
I want to see y'all roll around in the dirt.
Gentlemen, I think
clothes
we're
on.
losing the point at hand. We don't need to be fighting each other. There's multiple avenues that we can take. This gym.
I mean, fighting is not necessarily that bad. We're comrades. A good fight between comrades is actually that's what we do. We dwarves do on a daily basis.
Huh.
It's a little trouble between friends.
I
I
suppose
mean,
it
it's
is.
not like we're going to the death.
In that Colosseum, yeah.
Yeah. And as you say that, I say, yeah, it's a come as you are, leave or die.
Well, shit,
Gentlemen.
I didn't want that shit.
I think someone has a little bit of high testosterone, and maybe that panacea would actually be useful for them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, one day I'll say the word right.
Bricks, I haven't heard you talk much. What do you think? These are your scrolls, after all.
Excuse
Yes,
me?
my scrolls. That is correct.
Bull!
You are
I
quite
interject
correct.
into what he said, and I said, excuse me, these are my scrolls.
Okay. Look,
He
we're all
was supposed to get them translated. Now that I know, I could have just given them to you. As I look back over to Bricks.
He did get them translated. How else would he have known what they were written in? He did the job you asked.
Okay,
Just
look. I'm not
making
trying to
sure
get
that the ownership of scrolls is known.
I'm not trying to get bogged down by the semantics. We know what it says. That's all that counts.
True.
Well, look, here's what I think. I think you've done an excellent job, Crow, translating these scrolls. I did also get the whereabouts of somebody else who can help translate these scrolls. I think it would be within everyone's best interest that we learn every ounce of detail from these scrolls as possible. As you yourself, Crow, was saying that you are a little rusty, which no one blames you at all. But I would like to make sure that we learn everything that we can from these scrolls.
Especially that last one.
Well, I could use a practice partner. Sure, why not?
Awesome. Well, the individual that we're looking for is down by the docks. So I think it best if me and Marcel go reach out to this individual. We are trying to keep a low profile as I stare and like I stare at Bjorn.
What are you staring at me for? I'm as low as they come.
Just as you guys are talking, it is
second
evening
low.
time.
Huh?
As you guys are talking, just so you know, it is evening time now. It's like the sun is about to set.
It is bedtime.
Not bedtime, but
Oh no.
If you're going to the docks and you're trying to keep a low profile, wouldn't it make sense to have a pirate with you?
No.
In a normal town,
You don't want a pirate.
A
No.
privateer, whatever you want to call it.
in any other town, I would most definitely agree with you. But in this particular town, I think it best if just be me and Marcel.
All right, Bjorn, shall we get drinks then?
Fuck it. Y'all are gonna miss out on the round of drinks. Because tonight they're on me.
Can't say no to that.
Yeah, same.
Who could?
I feel like they're mostly on me though.
Whatever you want your pretty head to think.
All right, well, I suppose that's settled if everyone is compliant.
Yes.
I could use a good meal too.
Sounds good. So I'll walk over to Marcel and I'll ask him, you wouldn't happen to know a Leonine by the name of Eos, would you?
That grin gets even bigger on my face, and I say, "Oh yeah, I know the one."
I heard he might have some information regarding our quest.
Huh. So we should stop by and see him first.
Yes, and then we'll make our way to the docks.
Okay. Would I know where he's staying?
Gios, nah, you didn't get any information on him. Just that he talked to your eighth eye friend.
Okay. I don't know exactly where he went after the Colosseum, but I do know that he has ties with the Eighth.
Yes, that was actually the individual that told me to reach out to Gio.
The exit on the right to Pennsylvania 512.
So we are unaware of Gios's whereabouts.
Correct.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Is that the guy I fought?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go back to the calls and
It's a little late for that, I think. But we'll have to
What was his race?
Leonine.
Leonine?
Leonidas.
Leonidas DiCaprio.
Take the exit on the right to Pennsylvania I-12.
I think we will have to. I think we'll have to reach out to our connections for his whereabouts, but that'll have to wait until tomorrow at this point.
Pennsylvania I-12 north.
What do you mean? You know the city never sleeps.
Well, in order for us to get the information, they're not going to have it instantly.
I get you. Well, do you want to make your way to the C Ward?
Yeah, let's do that.
As we start to walk there, I'm going to let you know that I fought somebody in the arena of Graka, and obviously she's a part of the guild. So I'm going to let you know that it looks like they are stacking the Colosseum.
Stacking the Colosseum?
They're stacking the Colosseum with fighters.
The guild is?
Yep. I saw approximately 3 to 5 members there today.
Interesting.
And was obviously greeted by the 8th after I won.
Very interesting. Huh?
I also get the feeling that the 8th Eye doesn't really like me very much.
And why is
Yeah,
that?
sure.
It's the way he said something to me when he was congratulating me for my winnings.
Okay.
I think he thinks I'm a little bit selfish, which I am.
Interesting. Okay.
And yeah, as you guys are discussing, catching each other up on what happened, you do reach the C Ward.
Turn right at the traffic light.
All right, Stu, I'm gonna have to ask you to fucking go to click to talk over there.
Nah, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and hop out because we're getting close to the time where we're done for tonight, and I'm about to be picking up my load, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hop out of here. Well, tonight was fun, guys. Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry that my GPS wouldn't shut the fuck up,
Well, if you quit taking wrong turns.
GG's, my man.
but I'll see y'all later.
All right.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye, Felicia.
So we know she's in the C Ward. Do we happen to know exactly where or?
Hey, Marcel, did you win gold off of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, unfortunately, I was not given the exact whereabouts of it. All I was told is that they were a blind drow named Herog.
Oh, finding a drow shouldn't be too hard then.
Couldn't be. Okay, so I guess we'll probably just make our way to one of the more popular pubs, bars around the area.
Sure. All right. So you guys head over to the Galloping Minotaur. Pretty pretty homely inn, nothing too fancy, you know, basic but clean.
Okay.
Are there any minotaurs in here?
Yes. Are there any minotaurs? No. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. My mouse is just being fucking stupid today. Alright, so you guys make it in. What do you guys want to do?
Try to look for a familiar face that we can ask questions to, preferably if like they work there. Probably be a better angle to go.
I also want to look around and see if I spot Gios in here. Just by off chance.
For sure. Let's see. I'll throw in some immersion tokens down for you guys. So
Alright, I'm back.
you guys don't really like immediately recognize anyone. But someone does recognize you. And he looks to be you know, one of the like bartenders slash like bussers, you know, for the tables.
Huh?
And so, you know, he just comes up to you guys and he, you know, and Thieves can't, you know, asks what he can do slash get for you.
Yes, actually, we're looking for a blind drow. Would you happen to know anybody matching that description?
He looks to you, Bricks, and he says, blind drow? Can't say I know anybody who fits the type. I think a poor wretch like that would probably be homeless, right? I mean, you're blind.
Yes, but a drow usually makes quite the emotion. I was hoping maybe you might have picked up on any rumors.
Well, I know that drow sometimes do pick up a little bit of work as laborers on the docks. You might have better luck there.
By any chance, do you know anything about Gios the Sun Scorcher?
Only that he's a pretty well-known up-and-coming fighter at the Colosseum. They say that he came off some foreign merchant boat. You guys hear? You guys catch it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
I was just wondering if Marcel was gonna continue that.
Sorry, yeah, I was writing it down. Okay, yeah, he's quite the guy in the arena for sure. That Colosseum really had me running for my money and my friend.
He just kind of chuckles at that.
Well, thank you for your information. Don't want to spend too much time talking. It might look a little suspicious.
He just gives you a silent nod and nods to Bricks, and he just walks away, goes back to cleaning.
Well, we have some leads, I suppose.
Guess we better start at the docks.
Yeah. So we'll continue to head down towards the dock.
All right. And you guys are just like taking the main roads and everything?
Would I know whether or not that's a good idea?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Main roads are pretty common areas for people to get mugged.
Yeah, so definitely would not take the main roads.
All right. All right. So you guys are taking the lesser known alleyways, which you guys know fairly well, but you know it's these alleyways, it's small, and you don't take them all the time. Marcel, roll me survival.
Survival. Ooh, girl. Let's find out. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my points of inspiration and take that 21.
I think you have to roll. It is.
I rolled both at the same time, just.
Is it a D20 that you roll? I thought it was like a D6.
No, you add a D6 to your roll.
Yeah, it's a D6. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was under the impression it just gives you advantage.
No, it adds a D6 to any roll you choose.
Gotcha. Okay, let me roll a d6. So 9 is my roll. But let me add the d6 to it. Hey!
All right, pretty good. All right, you guys are doing good so far. You know the markers. Things look vaguely familiar. Bricks, roll me survival.
All right. Hey.
All right, you guys are still doing good. All right, Marcel, once again. God damn, you know this shit like the back of your hand. All right, bricks.
Hey.
Y'all used all your survival rolls, all your good rolls for survival, and you made it to the docks in that incident.
The guggers. Hey, so we made it to the docks. That's cool.
Yep, it's definitely not as busy as it normally is during the day, but you see a couple of people just like walking around on the pier, on the docks. You still see some laborers, not just like here and there, hauling off some crates from the ship to make room for the next day's inventory.
Okay. I guess I will I'll walk up to one of the workers and ask them if they have seen a blind drow.
And the man, he kind of like he doesn't know who you were, and he kind of looks like as if you're telling a joke, like a blind drow. I've seen a drow here and there working the docks, but a blind one, can't say that I have, son.
Can you point us into the direction of that said drow that has been working on the docks?
So he points you over to like a few piers over. He's like, and he tells you, fourth pier from us. I think I've seen a couple drow workers on that shipment, but don't quote me on it.
Well, thank you for your time. And I guess we'll head over there.
Yep. So as you guys are, I'm guessing you guys are like people watching,
Yeah.
and you see, a bunch of people come and go. You're not really seeing any drow, and it's been a bit. You guys are starting to get kind of tired and hungry, and just when you guys are kind of feeling like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I guess there's no drow here, and you're about to call it quits. You see, you finally see a drow emerge from the ship carrying a couple of crates.
Hey, you!
Are you blind by any chance?
Are you blind?
Are you kidding?
Blind?
Just kidding. Okay. I would like to eye him though. I like see like if I notice anything off.
You notice that she is a very burly woman. Those hands look so thick they could crush your neck.
Alrighty then. Okay. Marcel, go ask the drow if they're blind.
Oh my god.
Okay. I do.
Oh my god.
No. This is what I do. I go up to her and I put my hand right in front of her face, like in between the crate, and like do the whole "you can't see me" kind of thing. I John Cena her.
Wait, like you put your hand in her face?
Like, like right in front of your face, and then you start like shaking it.
Okay, how far away is your hand from her face?
I'd say like very close, but not like super close.
Okay. Would you say within arm's reach of each other?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. So her sea green eyes make eye contact with yours, and she just kind of gives you a scowl and, without missing a beat, quickly like hoists the crates to roughly bat your hand away, and she's just like, "What the fuck?"
It's very this. So she does notice me.
Yeah.
Cool.
As she continues on her way.
As she's very confused, I just yell out the name. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Jiro. Jirag. It's like my name.
That immediately stops her, and she like harshly puts her crates down and stomps up to you, and she's like doing her best to like tower. She's not that much taller than you. She's doing her best to tower over you, and she's like getting up in your face, and she's like, "What about him?"
Yeah, what about him?
I just stand back and I act like if Marcel was to look over at me, I would act like I don't know him.
Oh my god. Yeah, do you happen to know where he is? You're not him, obviously.
That seems to incense her further as she roughly jabs a finger into your chest so hard it actually pushes you back a little bit. And she's like, "Why? What's your business what he does?"
I stand kind of firm after not expecting to be pushed back like that, and I kind of like puff up my chest and I say, "Well, it is my business with him, so I need to know where he is."
And so she quickly like surveys the area to see like who's watching, and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving?
Yeah.
Ooh, girl. I hope this is good. Yeah.
All right, so yep, so she like grabs you by your neck and is about to drag you into an alley, but you're able to resist.
I put my hands around her wrist and just push her down and say, "No, sweetie, that trick does not work on me."
And she looks you dead in the eye as she growls out, you know, "He's done nothing wrong, you can leave."
I'm not leaving until I talk to him.
Well, tough shit. As she kind of like at your feet and then goes back to pick up her crates.
So at this point, I will. At this point, I will walk up to the drow as stealthily as possible, right? So that they don't know that I'm coming, and as soon as they sweep Marcel, what does this spell actually? Oh, real fast. Oh, but I can't cast it. It's 3rd level. Have anything that would help me? No. Of course I fucking don't. So. Second level. Okay. So I go to as I am walking up to the drow stealthily from the second spell book that I have, I'm going to cast the darkness spell on her. And then I'm going to actually get up into the darkness with her, and I'm going to take out a dagger and place it just below her rib, so that the point of the dagger is going to be pointing just below her rib in an upwards trajectory. And in the deepest voice that my tiny body can make, I'm gonna say, you're gonna want to refrain from attacking my partner.
And then she immediately stills.
And then I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
You sure about that, Marcel?
Right. No, it's out there.
Okay,
It's out
please.
Okay, she failed.
Please. Charisma, right? DC.
Yep.
Come on. Okay, roll the die. There we go. What I get? Yes. Okay. All right. So he does that, and I'm gonna ask you one more time, or we're gonna ask you one more time. Where is Jirok?
Rog's usually in one of the alleyways here in the ward.
I'm gonna tighten the. I'm gonna push the dagger a little bit further into her, and say, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific.
Can't give you an exact location. He moves around as he's able to change his begging streets.
And what is your connection with Jirog?
He's of my kin in a world that despises us. For the crime of being born to the Underdark.
I look at her and I say, most elves are the same, no matter where you come from.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to add. Guy. Oh yeah, I definitely can't cast those. That's for damn sure. And cast it only on myself. Okay. Fuck. Oh wait.
Are drow elves still considered fey creatures?
I didn't even know they were considered fey creatures. The fuck?
Well, most elves are considered fey.
I thought it was only just like one specific elf type that literally came from the fey plane.
I don't think drow are fey.
Yeah, I have to, because they're from the mortal realm, or this realm here.
Wood elves, high elves, and one other kind of elf, I think. I just wasn't sure if it was all elves or not.
Mm.
Okay, well, I guess that wouldn't work.
Okay. For my next spell, okay, so I've cast 1 second level spell, darkness. I cast another second level spell. So I'm going to try to cast suggestion on this drow. It is a wisdom saving throw. Add spells. What would be the saving throw? It would be a wisdom saving throw of 14. And if she fails, then I'm going to instruct her to continue on with her work, acting like nothing happened here for the next 8 hours. And magically influence a creature you see within range that can hear and understand you. Relative precision course action best. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, which is 8 hours. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna suggest that she continue working as if nothing ever happened, and that's about all I could do.
Okay. What was this throw?
Wisdom 14.
She failed.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll do that. I will put the dagger back, and as I cast the suggestion, the darkness spell will go away because darkness was concentration, and suggestion is also a concentration spell. So the darkness will drop. And as soon as it does, I turn around, put my hood on, and I start to walk as fast as I can. Or no, I'll just straight up run into the nearest alleyway out of her sight.
All right.
I see him do this and I say, "Oh God damn it!" and throw my hood up and start running after him.
Alright, so you guys run into the alleyway,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. And I don't run very far into the alleyway.
Do we see a drow?
Do we happen to see a drow in this alleyway?
You guys can roll insight if you want to start looking for the drow in the alleyways.
Yeah, I'll start with this one.
Sure.
Alright. God damn, Jesus Christ.
We're shady people. What do you expect?
Apparently you ran right into the right alleyway because in the alleyway you run to there's a thinly clothed drow. Pretty thin, looks he's taking shelter under an alcove, like a wooded alcove. And he's got, a simple bowl next to him that's empty.
I will
And he's got his head down like in his hands so you can't see his face.
Okay. So we see this guy, but do we know that this is the drow?
You know that he's a drow.
He's a drow and he Okay. What I'll do is I will take out a gold coin and I will crudely carve the picture of the guild onto this gold coin using one of my daggers.
So smart.
And I will casually walk by, flip the coin into the bowl, and say, are you Gerard? Or, not Gerard. Is it Drog?
Drog. You put it in the bowl, you said?
I flip it into the bowl.
Okay. So as you flip it into the bowl, he slowly lifts his head to regard you. And this dude looks like a fucking
Man, I'm talking to myself.
been in the sun too long. Leather bag.
He looks like what?
Like a leather bag that's been in the sun too long, all super wrinkled and creased.
Oof. We love a good aged leather.
And yeah, so you see milky eyes that are able to unerringly make contact with yours, and he takes a moment to, as if he's taking in your appearance, and after a hushed moment passes by, he says, "Ah, you look like you're the 8th errand boy." And when he says that, his eyes begin to dimly glow a golden orange color.
I will let out a small growl at that and choose to ignore it for the time being.
I will clearly laugh to where everyone can hear it.
Oh my god.
And I will say, I was told that you can translate scrolls for us.
Perhaps.
What's your price?
He looks at the bowl and he says, "You've paid a little bit of it. Each scroll will cost you 50 gold."
Persuasion.
Okay. And how do I know that a blind drow can read these scrolls? There's certainly no braille on them.
How does magic manifest from your fingertips?
It does not merely manifest through one's fingertips. One must manipulate the weave in order to cast spells.
Precisely. Show me your scrolls and pay my price. Or don't.
You got 4 scrolls? God damn it. 15.
I'll look over at Marcel and I say, we'll pay the man.
I pull out. I pull out 190 gold, and then I put it. And then I put it into the thing, and then see what he says.
He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh my god. So...
I just look at Brix and I give a little smirk and I say, he is blind.
I just shake my head and I give him the scrolls.
And then I put the extra 10 gold into the freaking bowl.
You're like, JK, I don't want to be cursed again.
Again.
Smart. Yep, so by the time he's done, it is well past evening. You guys have probably missed last call at the bar. And are probably missing a rager thrown by Bjorn and Crow from their winnings. And you guys are pretty hungry because you haven't fucking eaten anything, especially Marcel, you since the Coliseum, all that fighting. And then when he's done, he doesn't make eye contact with you, but he just he looks up to the sky, to the night sky, and looks up at the stars and just starts, as if he's having a conversation with himself, starts telling you about the myth of the occult deity Gair knew of the burning tongue, and how his how he's looking, basically he's reciting all the propaganda that he read in the first scroll of how great Gairnu is, and how his vision will bring the kingdoms of Faerun to its knees. And you guys have heard something similar in different cults in Waterdeep, and you guys are like, okay.
Okay.
And he starts talking about the next scroll, talking about a mighty but elusive djinn, and an unexpected vessel, and an even more unexpected temple that both is and is not present in the material plane. It straddles that of the mortal realm and that of gods.
Alright.
With the gods themselves being able to traverse, using that temple as a bridge to traverse between the two. And as he's talking about that, he's pointing to the night sky. And he talks about the next scroll he talks about is mythical gem dragons, how beautiful and devastating they are, how the cool hued gems of sapphire, malachite, emerald, and obsidian are capable of inflicting great pestilence on the world, and are rumored to have been responsible for some of the great plagues that have been recorded in Faerun's history.
These are the gemstone dragons?
Yeah.
You said emerald, ruby, and what was the last one?
No, sapphire, malachite, emerald, and obsidian.
Sapphire, malachite, emerald, and obsidian.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
he's that one wrong.
and then he kind of goes on to some sort of tangent about how in this world there is a balance, and so for dragons capable of great pestilence, there are dragons that are capable of, wondrous healing, gentle giants who rarely make themselves known. Very little is known about them, and what is known about them is closely guarded by scholars. And these dragons are that colors of quartz, rubies, citrine, and diamond. And so he's getting ready to hand you the scrolls, and he hands you you notice he's handing you the scrolls in the order that he talked about. And when he hands you the last scroll, he tells you that the only thing he could decipher for the relic named the Rhyme of Stars is said to be in the realm of the gods.
Any indication as to whether it is the same realm as the Jinn?
There's a strong indication, yes.
And could you read me the Jinn one more time?
Let's see. Myth of a mighty Jinn contained in an unusual vessel, housed in a temple that is both of the mortal plane and of the what did I call it? The celestial plane?
You just said like the realm of the gods, I think it was.
Yeah, realm of the gods. Yeah.
Both the realm of the gods and the mortal plane. How basically this temple exists in two places at once.
Get Helheim vibes again.
Interesting. Okay. I'll say to him, you've given me a great many things to ponder about regarding these scrolls. And I start to rummage through the bag of coins, taking out an extra 50, and I will place them in the bowl, and I'll say, and this business will just stay between us.
As you deposit the gold, his old, like, bony, like, leathery hands grasp your arm in a vice grip as he brings you close to him. And he gives you, like, a really, like, sinister smile as he tells you, for your generosity, a warning. Something you carry is altering you. My advice? Kill that responsible for its origin. And then he lets you go.
So I'll like when somebody like touches their wrists and like is like making sure that it's okay and stuff. Yeah. I'll just give him like a stern look, and I'll turn around and put my hood up, and I'll say, "Come, Marcel, we have to go back to Candlekeep."
Okay. I throw my hood up and then start making our way back to the inn.
Yep.
And we're pretty close to time. So, oh my god, I fucking the mouse.
I am in bed before they get back.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, and I'll take out a ration. I'll take out a ration from my bag and start just munching on it.
Yeah, same here.
Alright, and Sir isn't here for it, but everyone gains a level.
Yo, poggers.
Okie dokie.
I got an ability score improvement or a feat.
How do I increase my level?
So if you click on, there's like a little anvil icon on the top right of the D&D Beyond sheet.
Yep.
Click on that and you get like this little side thing that pops out. And
Okay.
there is a thing that you click on that says manage levels, I think it was. You just click on that.
Okay, and I just go to 8 or the next one?
Yep. You just go to 8 or whatever the next one is. And then it should tell you like, it should pop up giving you like a sort of like indication if there's like something major that you have to do, like a major selection or.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And then, of course, don't forget to roll your hit die to increase your health points as well.
Oh, okay. Will do.
Where the fuck is my hit die? I'm hitting the manage HP button and it doesn't give me the die to roll in there.
Plus
Flop,
5 plus Constitution.
Mine's a 10. Whoa!
41. Woo! Let's go.
That's a fucking hot level right there, baby. That's 13 health on that level.
Hey.
Okay, dude, there's so many feats. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick Lucky because I think my character's Lucky.
Lucky is actually a really good one.
It's a good one?
Mm-hmm.
It basically gives you advantage, so if you're like not hitting, it
Yeah.
can kind of guarantee a hit or close to getting a hit.
Lets you straight up re-roll a die.
Okay.
Wait, do we get the long rest? Do I get the long rest? I don't care about the rest of them.
Obviously, we
You're
probably
muted
will
again,
not.
Jess.
Oh, sorry. I guess everyone gets a long rest, and no, they're not out that late.
You
guys make it-
manage to get a long rest.
Yeah, you guys make it. You guys make it to the end before you turn into pumpkins.
Do I do hit? My hit die, is that my weapon? I'm confused.
No, your hit die is your. So, like, if you go back onto that screen where you increased your level, there's a little box to the top right there where it says, like, manage HP. It says hit dice. What is that?
So I roll that?
No, you just roll one of them. So, like, what is it? Is it a D6, D8, D10?
8d10, it says.
Okay, so you're going to roll one D10, and then you're going to add your Constitution modifier that roll.
Okay, great.
That's how much HP you gain to level up.
I got 5. My Constitution, which is +3.
Nice.
Wait, the plus is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Whatever's in front. Okay, great. Cool.
That
I
way,
got
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 health.
Nice. So do I add that to my fixed HP?
So I do override. So like again, going back to that same place where you increased your level, if you actually click on the manage HP button, you'll see 3 boxes: rolled HP, HP modifier, and then override HP. Just put your total amount of HP inside that override box.
Do I add it to my fixed HP or the maximum?
I'm not sure. What is your current HP?
My fixed is 52. My maximum is 76.
What was your
whatever
HP
reason.
before though? Like before this level up happened, what was your HP?
Oh, like 64 or something? I don't know.
You would add it to 64. So because that thing that you're looking at, the fixed and the average and the possible, that's just like those are obviously, so the fixed is like your average plus a little bit, and then the average is basically your average dice roll of all the levels that you've gone so far. Typically your average HP would be around that, but that's not how much HP you actually got because we're rolling for HP. So you wouldn't those values that you're looking at, you don't really look at those. You don't need those. All you need to do is add the 8 HP to your 64 that you already had.
So the max HP is wrong. Because my max HP is 76. So do I subtract from that max HP? My total average is 72.
Wait. There's locks on these doors. I can't just open them. That's fucking great.
Okay, perfect. I can actually, I'll do it for you, Crow.
Try it now.
I'll edit your thing.
Thank you.
Try it now, have fun.
I can't even walk out of my own door.
Try it now. You can't do it now? Ah, here we go. Do it now?
It does not go through this wall. I'm locked in.
Yeah, so you're at 76, so you're fine.
I can go to the bathroom. I got a big ass bathroom.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. You're good. 76 is how much HP you have.
I literally can't go through the bank.
Try one more time.
Cannot pass. I'm locked in place now. Holy shit.
Okay.
I'm fucked up, Ron.
Try it now.
I can't leave. Like, I can't even drag the mouse out of the room.
Really? I could drag the mouse out of the room.
I can't drag my token out of the room with the mouse.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that either. That's a cool feature, though. I like that.
Oh, and you had a fucking use it. Try it again.
I can't leave.
I cannot either.
It's weird.